Welcome back to Matthew and Jimmy. And as we always say, it takes somebody very special to actually be in the studio with me and Jimmy. We hardly ever allow it because people are not special enough to do it. But today, not one, but two incredibly special people are joining us, both from our amazing Lexington SC football club. That's right, not soccer, football club. The wonderful Sarah Griffith and Hannah S. are joining us in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us. That was quite an introduction. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm just getting started here. Believe me. We had earlier, a couple weeks ago, we had your captain of this year and last year's captain in the studio with us. And I'll tell you, they were pretty great. So you guys have a lot to live up to. I'm just telling you, you got a lot to live up to.
You got it, Sarah.
We at Lexington SC. Now we've played. You guys haven't lost a match yet, right?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. Nope.
Not ever.
And maybe we won't. That's right. We have a win and two draws. And I want to talk to, if I can, just kind of separately at the beginning, because we want to get to know you guys a little better. So, Sarah, I'm going to start with you. You're a forward.
Yep.
That means you're putting the ball in the net, or you're assisting putting the ball in the net. But the great thing about our team here is we have veterans who have played everywhere. You went to Purdue, Sarah. I don't think I'm telling you something you don't know.
Nope, boiler up all the way.
Here we go. Boiler up. And you were pretty amazing. Wait a minute. We have some facts in front of us. You had 18 goals in one season.
Yeah, that was my senior year. Great way to end my collegiate career.
That's unbelievable, but so you didn't really care about passing the ball, I guess.
I had a role, and I played that role.
I fulfilled that role well.
That's so great. And an incredible collegiate career. Big Ten Forward of the Year, second team All-America, all Big Ten first team, blah, 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 all that. And then you got drafted by the Chicago Red Stars in 2022 NWSL. Just talk about a little bit about what it's like going from an incredible collegiate career into the NWSL.
Yeah, I was so grateful to be drafted by my hometown Chicago. So the process was a little bit smoother, and just in terms of moving and being able to be home and be in a new environment. But I mean, the first year was the biggest learning process ever. I think I just had to kind of sit back, embrace my role, and listen and learn from the veterans we had on the team, which were amazing players, World Cup champions, Olympians. So to play under them for those first few years were amazing, and the opportunities I got, I took hold of them. But it was so much fun to represent my hometown and just have family and friends out to all my games.
Now, then you were on loan. You went to Australia?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep. So I played like 5 months in Australia after my rookie year, and then just recently came back from Canada to start their first season, and then came straight here.
Well, okay. So basically you're a slacker. You haven't really been doing that much. You just, that's what are you sensing that, Jimmy?
Yeah, I do also want to bring up, to me, would have to be one of the coolest moments of your life in your hometown.
Oh.
You got to throw the first pitch at Wrigley.
Oh my gosh, the coolest moment
now,
of my life.
Did you grow up a Cubs fan, or were you White Sox?
Cubs fan.
Okay,
for sure.
good. Okay,
good. The first house I lived in until I was like about 5 was in Wrigleyville, so it overlooked the stadium. So my parents went to games all the time just for dinner, just to get a hot dog for dinner. So it was, that was the coolest
surreal moment.
Surreal.
Had to be. Now, how was the pitch?
It was, I won't brag, it was very good. It went straight to the catcher,
Nice.
no drops. I was proud.
You didn't do the 50 Cent. It didn't hit a cameraman right
Nope.
down the first base. Okay, good.
Nope.
Good.
Wow. How cool. You know, I grew up in New York. I never got to throw out a first pitch at Yankee Stadium. I mean, that's just unbelievable how cool that is.
Thank you.
And then you sign with us here in Lexington. So Purdue, Australia, Canada, Lexington. You've obviously arrived at the most cosmopolitan place out of all those places. I mean, really.
I mean, this club has been amazing, and I love being here and just being able to settle for more than a few months somewhere. The staff, the club, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. So I love it here, and I have family close by, so it's really just like a great spot in between everything.
Oh, that's awesome. Family's important, I think we all could say. All right, Hannah. Hannah S., you're up next. Now, you are a defender.
Yes, I am.
You're not like Sarah. Like, you don't get to put it in the back of the net, although you probably could, I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. And just as an aside, I'm a huge soccer fan. I've been watching, I'm very old. I won't tell you how old, but I've been watching the English Premier League for 40 years.
Oh, who's your team?
I am a proud Tottenham Hotspur fan.
Okay, nice.
Proud.
Okay, yeah. And have traveled over there and used to go to games, matches.
Oh, wow, you're so lucky.
In England a lot. I'm very blessed that way. But this is pretty incredible. This is so great. We have 2 clean sheets on this team already, which for those that don't know, that means shutouts. That's how people here know about it. Mm-hmm. But you played at UCLA for a season, and then you went to Colorado. Mm-hmm. You just a great career there, as Sarah did at Purdue. You had a great career there. Were you there? Was Prime there when you were there?
I had just graduated when he arrived the following year, so I just missed the Prime era.
Oh. Well, okay. Okay. And then, like Sarah, you played in Finland, Iceland, and Portugal. You two, this is like a travel shop or something. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. What was that like? Those are 3. It's pretty amazing to be in Finland, Iceland, and Portugal.
It was a really valuable experience living abroad, I think. Transitioning from the college level to the professional level and being so far away from home was really, like I said, valuable for me, just on and off the field. I think playing in different cultures and different styles of soccer or football, however you call it, was added so many dimensions to my game. And then off the field, just you reach a new level of independence when you're in a foreign country and you don't speak the language. Those languages in Finland and Iceland were particularly hard. So, I'm just so grateful for it. I always refer to it as an adventure in my time that I was abroad. And I think it really shaped a lot of the player that I am today in those few short years.
Do you have a favorite place from Finland, Iceland, Portugal? Not necessarily the playing, but just being there and the sightseeing and everything.
For sure, Iceland. I mean, I loved parts about each place, but Iceland is so magical, especially if you are a nature person, and just the things that you see there. I mean, the pictures don't even do it justice. The waterfalls, the volcanic eruptions. I was picking my dad up from the airport one day, and I saw this orange or reddish color behind me, and I'm like, oh, did a fire just start? And by the time I picked him up and we're going back home, one of the fissures had actually opened up, so it was lava pouring out on the side of the road.
No big deal. No one panic. It's just lava.
Right. And for them, it's pretty typical. They're pretty used to it. Yeah. But for me and my dad, I was just
why is no one panicking right now?
Right. And they're like, yeah, just keep driving through. It's safe. And things like that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I highly recommend anyone to visit Iceland.
I'm a little disappointed because when I saw that you had played in Finland, I was really hoping you could speak Finnish to us.
I know
'Cause that,
maybe a few words. That language, my coach there
yeah.
even said it's one of the hardest to learn, if not the hardest. Like nothing compares to it.
Now,
So
for both of you, I guess, when you're abroad, how many, like, what's the makeup of the players? Are there a lot of players from the States that are there that are kind of in similar situations away from home, maybe for the first time, so you kind of can have that bond of everyone's kind of in the same situation? Not everyone, but there's some of you in the same situation where you can kind of have that together. Like, none of us know what anyone's saying over here. We can kind of team up.
Yeah, from my experience, I had an American on every team that I was on while I was abroad, but I wouldn't necessarily say that's normal. I think the U.S. is so big and there's so many players, so maybe the probability is higher that you would have an American, but they actually have limited roster spots for internationals outside of Europe. So it depends on the team and how many players that they want to bring in from outside the EU.
All right, let's get to the team this year. And by the way, Saturday, and we got a lot to talk about this too. Saturday, the match is at 5:00 on Saturday at the incredible, beautiful Lexington SC Stadium, which we absolutely love. This team, unlike a lot of the teams in the Gamebridge Super League, you have a lot of veterans on this team, such as yourselves, who have played all over the world and done things. Just each of you, give me your thoughts on how quickly this team has meshed together, because you're veterans, a lot of you. We'll start with you, Sarah.
Yeah, I think when you bring in just a mass amount of new players to a team, you have to get going quickly and be very intentional about what you do at training every day, how you're spending time on and off the field together. And I think with the mix of veterans and younger players, it's such a good energy. We show up every day blasting music, we have breakfast together every day. So everything is very intentional, and that's how it got going so fast. I think we love our style of play. And yeah, I just think everything we do is intentional and is backed by the coaches. And I think we have full trust in them. They have trust in us. And we just kind of bring out each other's strengths every day. So it's been fun. It's been a very quick ride going into the season, but we're off to a good start. So, yeah.
I feel like that's something, too, that within a team, especially if it's all new people, you do little things like that, and they turn into big things later. Like, that's how you get the bond to where you're deep into the season, everyone's tired, but you can trust the other person because you have that relationship off the pitch. You get to know each other doing dinners and breakfast and hanging out like that. It pays dividends later. It seems like something small, but I'm sure as both of you know, playing in a team, you have to do that stuff because you have to really love the people you're with and trust what they're going to do. And you build that off the pitch usually.
Yeah, and I think we have such a mixed group of strong, fun personalities, experiences, interest, hobbies, that we kind of like let each other's hobbies and strengths come to play in terms of like forming the team and bonding. And I think that has been cool, just like sitting, like I have a lot of experience in new leagues and new clubs and being able to be that person to answer questions to people. Someone like Alyssa brings that energy and music every day. So I think we all just kind of like let each other bring stuff to the table and enjoy the time we have together.
All right. You mentioned the coaching staff. Now, I want to ask you guys something, and you speak freely because nobody's listening, and he'll never hear this. Talk to us about Mac Hemme, about your coach. I saw an interview with him, and he was awesome in that interview. But you can say whatever you want, like I say, because nobody's listening. So go ahead.
I have been in awe of Mac. I think he is one of those coaches whom I say just gets it. He's so player-centric, but I think he has this great balance of wanting the best out of us, and he does that through, genuine care for his players, and he's so intelligent with his tactics, and I think we have such a special coaching staff, and they've done such a great job along with the club and choosing which players to bring in. at cultivating such a positive and supportive environment, but one that's a very high level and that truly gets the best out of every single player each and every day and is focused on every single player, because we know that any championship season comes not just from the 11, but from the entire team, and the coaches really get that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So now I'll play that for him, and everything will be all right. All right. Before we let you go, we're home against Spokane Zephyr FC Saturday, 5:00. This is unbelievable, but you guys have a match, so don't be drinking any beer before the match. It's Oktoberfest at the pitch night, $1.50 beer night at Lexington SC Stadium. First 500 fans get a custom LSC Stein, and this thing is really cool. We have a polka band performance, $1.50 Coors Light, Miller Lite throughout the stadium. First 500 fans receive a limited edition trading card of select players. I want to get trading cards of the two of you.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just saying, that will happen. Tickets start just $5, and as I said, it's at 5 p.m. Thank you so much for starting our day with you like this. You're just tremendous, both of you, and we can't wait to see what happens Saturday and the rest of this season. And please come visit us again.
Oh, we will. Thank you so much for having us. Any chance to brag about our team we'll take.
Okay.
Hope to see everyone Saturday.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. And yeah, come out to the game, come get a Stein, and hopefully it'll be a great game.
That's not something you hear that often. Come out to the game and come get a Stein.
Right? Like, it's the perfect opportunity
You come
for
to the
fans.
game with $15, $5 a ticket, and $1.50 beers. That's a great evening.
You're having yourself a night.
No, Lexington's doing it right.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, God, I love you too. I love all four of these people that we've had so far.
Yeah, we're 4 for 4.
4 for 4. All right. We'll be back. It's Matthew and Jimmy on ESPN 92.5 and 1300 AM.